Okay, so let's go do some driving. We're going from somewhere around Kisumu airport to Maseno. So that's the bypass that inaanzia pale before you fike Kisumu town. So unapanda juu and then you go unatokea east side. I think that was a very good initiative to avoid congesting the CBD, because if you have no business in town, why are you going to town? Now we're going to exit this roundabout and join the Kisumu Busia highway. Now this is a very nice section to drive. I mean, look at that, just cruising, well marked, nice lights, what. The Kisumu International Airport is on your left from here. Okay, I don't know who made this or what company did this project, but they did a very good job now. Wanafaa kupigiwa kayamba. And then they're also doing very good maintenance on this road so far. That's very good. So we are approaching what I call the roundabout of the airport, if I can use that analogy. So if you were to keep left or go left here, you'd be going into Kisumu International Airport, but we are not interested in that. We're going to keep going straight. That's the new ATC. I don't think you can see it from here, but it looks pretty good if you were to ask me. So as you leave, the road becomes a bit narrow. I wish they could have expanded all this section mpaka uko hata Maseno or Busia or wherever. That would be so nice. So this is the factory that, well, it's the factory. The views here are spectacular, my friend. If you like nature and the view, the hills and the trees and what, it's amazing. So as you're going towards Maseno, you notice you're going uphill, and this mulima can be a bit tough for some trucks and some tuk-tuks, and it's quite long and quite windy in some sections, so you might want to be careful the way you do things, right? Avoid being behind the long trucks, the ones that are struggling or the ones that are not struggling. Just be careful with the truck. Overtaking here is the biggest problem or challenge. That's why I highly recommend to have this road dualed or expanded in some way, maybe have climbing lanes or something like that. If you've driven here at night, you understand what I'm saying. I used to see a significant amount of accidents growing up on this road. This road goes all the way to Ugunja, Luanda, Stewart, all those places, Yala. Eventually it goes to Busia border. I saw some roadworks uko mbele uko on your way to Busia. I don't know if it's recarpeting or expansion. Maybe someone can tell me. What I know is this road has had a significant amount of potholes because it's used a lot by the trucks and everyone moving to Busia and doing all these things. So it's expected. And they have tried so much to recarpet and sometimes to seal the potholes, but the driving, I would say, is a bit bumpy in some areas. I like the greenery you see on your way to Maseno. It just looks spectacular, and then with the rocks and what is, it's amazing. Generally, we have to agree Kenya is one beautiful country. So we are approaching Maseno, or should I say Maseno CBD or Maseno area. Okay, so now we are going to see signs of the school, and with the school now comes the hostels and the accommodation areas and all that. Ni hayo tu kwa sasa. I will see you later.